What's good, boys? Welcome back to a new video, and today we have officially bought our third challenge. It says here actually no active accounts because they are both in billing. What do you mean both? Well, actually, I misclicked and I bought this one in dollar. Well, actually, I did not buy it yet. So I redo it again, and it was in euro, that one. Uh, as you can see, there's a difference in price, so I have to wait until they kind of go away both, so I can actually buy the like this one, but in euro, and I get also um, the reduction, right? So in the meantime, I wanted to do like an analysis of a previous challenge to see something we could have done wrong. To be honest, I don't expect much, but it's still interesting to see. And second part of the video, we'll do our strategy for this challenge here. Not like trading strategy, but actually actual, um, emotional strategy, maybe, if you want to call it like that, or well, you know what I mean. Let's get right into it, bro. So as I said, I do not expect a lot from it, but let's see if there's interesting strats. All right, first we were around break even for for 9 trades. Since then, we have it was a terrible losing period. Let's see. So for all right, so 37 days, we traded only 17. I think it's good. I think it's good. All right, so for trading day was met. Total, you opened 24 position. On average, you traded 1.4 position a day. All right, so does that mean that the day I traded, basically when I traded, I opened 1.4. So that's basically the scaling point, the scaling point strategy, which is when, it reach a point of no return. Basically, that's, I don't know, works for me. And we consider this to be a less active way of trading. Okay. So yeah, it's good. Your success rate was 29.17%. So the point of no returns still gave me a 30% win rate. All right, interesting. Yeah, not good, huh? This win rate was a negative risk reward. Well, obviously, I blown the account. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Pressure for a higher success rate. Yeah, no kidding, bro. Literally, bro. Normally, my success rate, like my win rate, is 40-50%. And the risk reward, maybe like 1.5 2 normally. In demo, obviously, because I'm still not profitable here. But yeah, good to see. So we did not met it here or here. So yeah, average profit trade was profitable trade. All right, 60. Yeah, so that's not a lot. Average losing trade was all right, but that's also less than what I usually do. When I lose 1%, and when I win like from 1.5 to 3, 4, 5 even sometimes. Okay, ratio between maximum reached profit. All right, so best trade basically. Okay, so this was actually a normal day for me. This would be a normal day for me, and this would be a pretty heavy loss, bro. I don't know what happened today, but that was a pretty heavy loss. Positive ratio, yeah, so that's it. You experience a total loss of, okay. Yeah, so basically lost it slow and steady, did not like bitch around. Like the first one, bro, we were at some point only 10 euros from blowing it, because I was like 4.9% down in a day. I mean, literally, bro, going from the same day going, no, it was here, bro, the same day going from -3% to -7%, bro. That was actually close. That was real close. Or actually, this could have been the same day. Yeah, so D was all this, all of this was one single day. Yeah, so I completely cracked down this day there. And as you can see, on this one, we did not. We were really more, really steady, right? Really more controlled. General statistics, yeah, so -1, -10%, win rates, average profit, average loss, RRR. All right. Yeah, so that's what we know already. 1 month and 1 week. So that actually that was the exact same length of the previous one, of my first one, and that was one of my goals. I had two goals for this challenge. First, well, three. First, it was to not, not crash out. And I did not, because I lost like 1% a day, 1% a day, 1% a day. First met, that was almost the most important. Second one was to hold on to it more than the first one. The first challenge, I hold on like 1 month and 5 days. This one was 1 month and a week. It's not progress, but it still is, right? And my second goal was to actually be over 1% up on the challenge. And as we can see, we did not break that wall, bro. We never ended up being, which is a completely psychological wall, by the way. But we never ended up like in profit, right? Because for me, under 1%, it's break even. All right, interesting to see. Long short comparison. Normally, I'm more of a shorter. Yeah, there you go. But it's actually more balanced than what I expected. I don't know, it's higher on long position. Yeah, that's right. Normally, long trades are more profitable than my shorter. Yeah, but they're still both all right. They're still both unprofitable. But yeah, as you can see, the comparison 10 trades, 14 trades, and here, like I lost like 3 times more in long. I don't know what that is. Um, I don't know what that is, so we'll skip it. Results by day. The FTMO challenge period is not long, alright, but it can still show some tendencies when the system is performing better and when worse. By close show trades depending on when they were closed. Alright, day close open. So Friday was profitable. Yeah, I knew that. And yeah, the rest of the week wasn't as much because, well, actually, my only like real trade, real win was taken a Friday, so that makes sense. GBP JPY, all right, so I traded all in GBP JPY. That's good. During balance changed in 17 sessions. Uh, Profitable trades prematurely. Actually no, bro, they just reverse, so I should close them after, like before. Traded. All right, so yeah, that's interesting to see. I know we lost a lot. All right. I think it's not interesting anymore here. Trading objective, result summary. Yeah. So nothing much to see. So we'll talk about the trade, like the actual how's it called, bro? The actual plan for today. So I'll just change that to here, and we'll talk in camp face to face, bro. If you're still here, by the way, like, subscribe, comment. We are still, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but we are almost at 100 subs, bro. almost at 100. So yeah, if you're still here, bro, please do me a favor. And yeah, basically what will happen, by the way, I'm buying a new cam, so you will able to see me better than this kind of, you know what I mean. But yeah, basically the plan will be, well, when I buy it, which will be now Monday or Tuesday, I won't trade with it for a whole week. All right, that's, I saw that in a comment and I thought, oh, I like that. So I will do that. I will do it because it just makes sense. When I thought about it, it just made sense. It kind of, when FOMO or emotions like revenge trading, it kind of helps because, you're just, all right, I just won't trade for a week because I'm not attached to it, right? I don't care, which is what we want. Well, actually, we do care, but we don't, right? Kind of a mind game there. But yeah, that's the first thing. Also, the second one, what we will do is simply we probably our first trade. What I will do is trade with 2%. So first trade, bro, 2%. Has to be an A plus setup though, but it will be 2%. Let me move that. So yeah, that's the second rule we will do, 2%, bro. Why? Because like it's the TGR rule, by the way. We just, if I make 2%, um, we would probably make like around 3.5. So I would redo it with 2% because those are my profits, right? Those are what I made. If I don't win my first trade, don't worry. We'll go back to 1%. And as soon as I win and I get back to break even, 2%. All right. Basically, every time I lose, we go back to 1%. And when I'm at break even, we go 2% up. You know what I mean? That's not as hard. When in drawdown, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. When in actual cooking period, as soon as we are up, drawdown, 2%. Um, that will help us, first, as soon as I lose, usually what happens is I also lose the one after, right? So it will kind of slow down when I'm in a recession period, and it will be harder to lose all the progress, right? It's just a more risky method, not gonna lie, more risky, but I think it's worth it. I don't recommend to do it like on the first time, but when you start to how all prop firms, how this game works basically, I think you can do that. All right. So this is basically the plan. Obviously, now the goals. Uh, I will try to hold it for 1 month and a half, which we surely meet. I mean, that's the goal. I'm sure, bro, because right now we are on the 16th of November when I'm filming this. So we will have our challenge. This video comes out the 17th. When we will have our challenge, a week will have, when I will start, we will be the 24th. All right. I'll trade the 24th, the week of the 1st of December, the week of the 8th of December, and the 15th, from the 15th to the almost the 12th of January. So for a whole month, I won't be able to trade. Why? Because there's news, baby. There's red news almost every single day. So from the 22 to the maybe the 5 of January, there's red news, red news, red news, red news. And also B, the volatility is like, bro, the volume, bro. There's no one on the markets, right? Why trade if there's no one? Literally, you just you're just shooting on your foot, bro. So I hope that right now I'm composed. I hope that I don't lose my mind during this period. If especially if I'm in a drawdown period, I don't like lose it because that will be extremely dumb to lose it when I know I will lose it, right? Um, so yeah, that's the only thing I'm taking a bit of a risk here. But yeah, that's the first goal. Second goal, bro, let's just stop putting pressure on the 1%, bro. Let's just stop putting pressure on the 1% because that's just, more pressure, more pressure, more pressure. Probably, well, I mean, yeah, but actually I never did it. So, trading is a lot of mental barriers, right? So probably it will be still a goal like in my head. But yeah, 1% higher than the one I did before. But also, bro, let's try to pass it, bro. Let's try to actually pass this challenge. I know it kind of seems crazy knowing that I've completely blown, sorry, that I have completely blown the first two. But bro, I have learned so much during those 2 months, during those 2.5 months of actual trading. I think, bro, I've turned profitable. Not gonna lie, I probably haven't, but like literally inside of me, I kind of really think I did. Um, so yeah, let's just pass this shit, bro. Let's just pass this shit, get funded, and start having a payout. Afterwards, we can bro, we cannot not have a payout for a whole year, bro. But at least this first one, just to prove to my parents that it's not a scam, bro. That's the hardest part, bro. I just want to prove my parents that it's not a scam. Like, bro, just one payout, bro. Give me 300, 4, I don't know. Or, I mean, the more the better, right? But I'm not asking for a lot. So I will work towards that. And yeah, let's pass this shit, bro. See you on the next one, boys. As I said, like, subscribe, comment. We are near, well, no, not near, but we are closing in, bro. We are at 82 subs. Actually, let me show you. We are at 82 subs right now. There you go, 10K views on the channel. I think we got more than that. Let me check. 82 subs. That's crazy, bro. 21. Oh my days. It's incredible, bro. Really, really is, bro. 6 subs in a day. That was 6 subs, not 6, 7. That was crazy, bro. But yeah, that's a bit it. See you guys on the next one. Appreciate you boys. Like, subscribe, comment again. Help your boy, bro. And see you on the next one. Bye.